Hi everyone, this is Aras from English for Everyone, and this video is about the article the, okay, this one, the, T-H-E. According to some of the resources, this is the most common English word. If that is true or not, I don't know, but definitely this is one of the most common English words. We use that a lot, and sometimes we use it and then they say, oh, that was not right, you should not say that in this case. But then sometimes we do not use it and they say, oh no, you should say that in this case, you need that. So when to use it and when not to is one of the questions. It has always been a question. Where do we use it? We use it to show that when we believe that the object, let's say the noun that we're talking about, is known to the listener or to the reader, okay, the one that hears us. If I say the man, I believe that you know which man I am talking about, so then I say the man, okay. If that man is not known, it can be anybody, then we use a man, okay. A man was in front of your shop. A man. Who is that? You don't know. It can be anybody, okay? It can be anyone who is not a woman. Then we are talking about that person. So the possibility is a lot. We are talking about maybe this man, maybe that man, maybe the tall one, maybe the short one. We're talking about a man. So it can be anybody. But if I continue and say the man was wearing a hat, then you know which man I am talking about. I'm not talking about this man, I'm not talking about the one over there. No, I'm talking about the one that was in front of your shop. Okay, so when we mention a person, a name once, mentioning that again, we use that to show that I am talking about the same person that I just talked about, the same thing that I just talked about. And the other thing is about the pronunciation of this word. We mainly pronounce it the, but in some cases we pronounce it the. And that is when the comes to the vowel, the sound, okay, the vowel sound. If I have, for example, if I'm talking about hand, I say the hand, okay, the hand. Or if I say other hand, then I can say the other hand. It's not easy to say the other hand. It's not easy. So we easily say the other hand, the other hand. E is easier to pronounce in this case because of a. So instead of saying the other hand, we say the other hand. Okay, now we will continue. We'll come across lots of these vowel sounds, and then you see my pronunciation changes when I mention the before those words. Okay, so pronunciation is clear. It is either the or the. We know when we use it, and now let's go to the lists. If you're talking about something that is the only one, use that. What do I mean? For example, I'm talking about this room, okay? I'm giving you some directions in the room, okay? And then talking about floor. If I have only one floor, then I do not say it's on a floor. It is on the floor. I would say the floor. Why? Because when I say the floor, you know which floor I am talking about. Because this room has one floor only, or ceiling. Okay? Let's say, look at the ceiling. I would not say a ceiling because there are not many. Okay? If I have 3-4 windows in my room, then I might say open a window. Okay? A window, because I have 3-4 windows. Then that a is one of these 4, one of these 3. But if I have only one window in my room, then I say open the window. Okay? So if I have one window, one door, one table, one chair in my room, then I say the table, the chair, the door. Okay? And that's the same thing about a village, about a city, about a country. If I live in a village and there is only one church in this village, then I say they live beside the church. Okay, I say the church easily. I use the for church because when I say church, you know which church I am talking about because there is only one. Or I say it's by the river, or it's by the bridge. By the bridge, because we have only one bridge in this area, because we have only one village, in one bridge in this village. Okay, so if we're talking about the library, the church, a building, okay, that is the only one in the village, in the town, or in the city, then we use there for that one. That's the same thing when we talk about city centers. Okay, so I say the city center. When I say the city center, you know which city center, which place I am talking about, because always by city center we mean one specific one. We might have different, you know, city centers, something like that, but when we say the city center, we're talking about the main one, the one that is the central one, mainly the central one. Okay, these words also take there before them. When we talk about earth, we use the and say the earth. Okay, the earth, because we have only one of that. Okay, so you do not need to explain it first and then use that, like the thing that we did for man. If we say a man, we give the address and then we mentioned it as the man, because we have many men. But talking about earth, we do not have many, so we easily say the earth, the sun and the rest. So these always take that. Talking about oceans, seas, lakes, canals and these kind of things, we use the. Alright, so we say the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. We always use the for Atlantic Ocean, do not leave it. Or we say the Mediterranean, the Mediterranean Sea. That's the same thing with when we talk about mountain ranges, okay, like Himalayas. Okay, we say the Himalayas. We always use that before that. Giving directions, okay, north, south, west, east. We say the north of the place, the north of the country, the south of the country, the north of the city, the south of the city. So there, southwest, east, or north of a place. Okay, so to talk about these four directions, we use there before that particular place. These 6 places also take there. When we talk about hotels, we say the hotel, the Hilton Hotel, the pubs, the restaurants. So we say the theater, let's say the National Theater, there. We use there before these places. When we mention the name also, we use that. So I would not say we went to National Museum, say we went to the National Museum. So there is always used with these words as well. The other place that we use there is when we have a superlative adjective. Superlative adjectives are the words that are number one in one quality. For example, we have lots of tall students, but one is number one in height, in being tall. Then we call that person the tallest, okay? Or the thinnest, the longest. For example, talking about hair, someone has the longest hair, because that is number one, stands in the first position, okay? Or talking about ranking, we say first, second, so we always say the first, the second, the third, okay? So talking about superlative adjectives, do not forget that. Talking about a page, a letter, or a piece of paper, we use that to talk about the places, okay? For example, the top of the letter, the bottom of the letter, the corner, the middle, okay? The right, the left, or even movies, matches, and these kind of things. We say the beginning of the film, the middle of the film, the end of the film. The beginning of the match, the end of the match, the middle of the match, okay? So talking about things like movies, matches, and plays, okay, the music tracks, these kind of things we say beginning, the middle, the end, okay? So do not forget that with these words. Musical instruments are also used with the. Even though we have lots of those musical instruments, talking about them, we use the. So I would not say he plays violin, I say he plays the violin, the trumpet, the piano. Okay, so we use the before the musical instruments. Another place that we use the is before the name of holy books. Okay, of different religions. We say the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, the Zabur, and the rest. So we use that before those books. Okay. Well, what about TV? When I say TV, do I need the before that or not? Well, you can use TV with the or without the, but the meaning changes. Okay, I say, I saw you on TV last night. I saw you on TV last night. I didn't use the in this sentence. It means that I watched a movie or a program on TV and then you were there. Okay, maybe it's been a report from your company and I have seen you've been on that show as well. I don't know. So I could see you. But if I say I saw you on the TV, then maybe I'm joking, because the TV is the set, okay? Is the set itself. So if I say I saw you on the TV, maybe I am joking, because it means you, this is the TV set, okay? And you were sitting on it, okay? Where are my glasses? Oh, I saw them on the TV. The TV. The TV, because maybe I'm not talking about the program, okay? I'm talking about the set, and you have put your glasses on the set, okay? So if we say the TV, that's the box. If we say TV, we mean programs, things that get shown on TV, okay? Talking about countries, we do not use the, okay? So you do not say the England, never. No, we would not say the, because we do not have many Englands to talk about the England, okay? If we have more than one thing, then when we want to show this specific one, we use the. But we do not have many Englands in the word, okay? So we would never say the England or the Germany or the America. No, we never use the for the name of the countries. But we use the before United Kingdom. Okay, United Kingdom is not the name of the country. United actually is an adjective, let's say. Okay, it's an adjective name, okay, adjective noun that means an area. Okay, so United, Islamic Republic, the Federal, and these kind of adjectives that are used before the name of a country. Then if we mention the name of the country this way, in this way, we use the before that. So if I say England, that's it. I do not need the. Say England. But if I say United Kingdom, United is not the name of the country. Is it? No. So I say the United Kingdom or the UK. The same thing with America. Say America. He is from America. But he is from the USA. The USA. Because U is not the name of the country, is the short form. It stands for United, and United is not the name of the country. Or I say the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Okay, the Islamic Republic. Islamic is not the name of the country, so I say the. Okay, but Afghanistan, you just say Afghanistan, not the Afghanistan, never. Or Germany, you say Germany, but not we say Federal Republic of Germany. The Federal Republic of Germany. Because federal is not the name of the country. So federal, Islamic, United, and these kind of things. When they come before the name of the country, you use the. Okay, so this was my list. There are other places that we use there, and there are some places that you should avoid using that. There are a bit more, but these were the most common ones. I just listed for you. The video is a bit long, so I don't want to make it longer than what it is. But if you have any questions, just comment it below the video. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye!